So a little travel hack that I've designed, which has saved me thousands of dollars, and you don't have to wait in line to check in, is I get a 20-liter dry bag, and then I put all my clothes in there. I put on the clothes at the airport, and then I take the 20-liter bag, put it into my backpack. That way, I just have the one carry-on. Here we go. All right, first look in England. All right, so we're gonna take the train here at Gatwick. This is their little train station underground.
2 days Atlanta, 2 days London. Yeah, we're a bit peculiar one. So right off stuff there.
Yeah,
But they're creating this around it, not in the airport.
Yeah,
Right.
but he was really
Vegas. I'm going Vegas.
from the first one.
I'm gonna hit Vegas mate after. Might hit Cancun. Oh my god.
We're in London, and we're gonna figure out how to get above ground. First impressions. It's cold. Pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of America, kind of like that Boston area type of thing. But yeah, definitely kind of cold, wet, kind of what you expect. Wow, it's a big city and there is a lot of construction going on here. A lot. So first step, getting into a city. I've needed 30 hours since Key West. Gotta save money. So we're gonna go into supermarket. This is where you get food. This is a Tesco, I think. Get some food here, get some beer. On our way. Okay, found the discount section here with the bread. We're gonna get some of this for 76 pence. Get some ham. And some pretty interesting booze here. $2.50 for some kind of apple cider, 7.3%. Good news, talk to that cop. And drinking is legal on the streets here. Not bad at all. I mean, it's really good because it's not too sweet like in America. That's awesome. That is awesome. Bread. I mean, all the European bread and stuff is just incredible. Ham. Found a nice little spot in a park here. It's a little city park out. And looks like the sun just came out. Not bad here, just checking into my hostel. This is the most expensive hostel I've ever stayed at. It's London, but about $33. Lots of World War II statues and Middle Eastern food. So as you're walking around, there's a bunch of these little parks just right on the side here. Pretty neat. I have to sit. Ooh, I think this is a subway. I gotta go down and see what's down here. Not sure what I was expecting, but figured with all the bomb shelters and stuff, this would be a lot more extensive. Be built up. All right, an Irish pub. Wow, I mean, it's only like 2 a.m. People are shit-canned everywhere. Pretty cool. Lots of really cool architecture here. Like these buildings, they're like an exoskeleton, so kind of held together from the outside. Of course, we got the old taxis redesigned. So this thing is called the Monument, which it says there's a big fire here in London. It's built in 1671, and it burnt down 13,200 houses and 87 churches. Pretty wild. So this whole area here is basically on fire. So just going down a random street here in London, and this is a alley, and that's another alley. Just kind of surprised here, showing the alley, because I thought there would be a lot more trash and homeless and stuff like that. That's kind of what I was expecting, but you can see this is just a side road. It's pretty clean. Roads, streets. Okay, so this building up here is called the Sky Garden. There's a garden up there. Now, I missed my flight, lost my ticket, couldn't get another one, but I'm trying to get up there. Well, that's the Sky Garden, and that didn't work out. Nice buildings here. All right, so the lady told me to go to this place down the street here called the Gardens at 120, which is this place here. Gardens at 120. So I think there's a garden in this building also. There's gardens everywhere, so we're gonna go upstairs and see if we can get in. Gotta say, pretty nice. Now that's the top of the other building. So these things are free to get to. You gotta get free tickets. But I think that whole top cover thing is, so I'm gonna have to go in the morning. You can spend $15 and you get a free drink and cup, but that's basically it. This is the whole thing here. It's African Queen. But yeah, nice, beautiful view here. Gorgeous city. And I think here we see London Bridge. The top set up benches, people everywhere. But yeah, it's pretty amazing view. There we see the London Bridge. Well, London's a huge city. It's like a whole other part of the city right there. And then even where we're at, there's a whole nother major city like over there also. So this is something I absolutely love. There's a wall here. It's from 200 AD. There's the London Bridge. We're about right over here. You can see this is the wall here. And this was built by the Romans. And I love this type of stuff. I spent 5 days in Turkey, just going down Constantinople's wall and exploring it. This is much smaller. There's a small section, but the whole city at one time, London, was surrounded by this. Pretty neat. It's kind of a military exercise drill. Down here, they're doing a lot of construction, trying to save that piece. And there he is, the man responsible for the Great Caesar salad. So yeah, we have the wall here, and that is London Tower across the street. And London Tower is actually, it looks like a nice building, but it's actually more of a prison. It was a prison for a long time. The building's like almost 1,000 years old. I think it's from 1066, so almost 1,000 years old, looking pretty good. I mean, there's so much history here. Going by the side here, you see how much bigger it actually is. Not sure what that building is back there. We're trying to make it down to the river down there. So in London, you got the taxis, which will show you the inside, is pretty cool. And of course, you got all the Rolls Royces. They got an old battleship here from World War II, which is pretty neat. But what I really like about it is it has the old camouflage World War II ocean colors. Bridge is right down there. I'm gonna go down by the Tesco, get lunch, and then take a walk down on the bridge and have a beer. Not really that big in person. You get all of these European markets, just everything's fresh and good and healthier for you. All right, so we scored once again. Oh, you're not getting none of this. Living on Nomad, traveling, saving money. So I got this for £1 British. It's all healthy. It's just from yesterday, feta and all that. Gluten-free, some kind of fajitas. And then I'm starting to really like these apple ciders, 8.5%. So I got everything less than £5 British. And this would definitely be over $20, or pretty much pay $20 for everything everywhere. Then you get this view. How much is that worth? I don't know, but it's pretty damn cool. All right, up on the bridge. We're just it was closed for a minute. Let's let this boat go by. On the London Bridge, and you can go into these portions here, but it does cost some money. I'm not sure how much. It's already closed now. It's about 5 o'clock, but it's free to walk over the bridge, and nice view here. All right, we're gonna have sunset pretty soon. I'm just walking back around the castle. Gonna head back to the hostel. And just checking out this moat. You see this moat here, and one thing I love is real castles. So that moat was flooded before. It was a man-made moat, so that if you tried to come in, it was completely covered by water all the way around. Okay, I'm back in the hostel, just checked in. This is just kind of show you the area, the kitchen area. So they have free breakfast, which is pretty popular at a lot of the hostels. Dining area. And we are gonna go into the room now, see what that's like. Okay, we got a bathroom here, shower. That's basically it. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right. Bed, USB ports, sweet. Okay, well. It is just past midnight. I just woke up and fell asleep because I've been driving. That's the 12:30. So I just looked up, what time a bar is open till, and it says usually 11 p.m. So this is London. Again, another shocker. It's Friday night. It's just after 12, and it's kind of dead. So I'm gonna grab a beer and maybe walk down by the water, or just walk around and explore. This is kind of what I like to do always, everywhere, is go out late night, go for a walk, and see what I can get into. Well, I've been walking around for a bit. I am in London, not sure where it is, but that's that famous Ferris wheel. It's about 12:40 right now. This is one of their big train rail stations. London Bridge is over there. This is the major one that takes it to all the airports and everything like that. I was just talking to some locals, and yeah, there's not really too much to do around here. There's not even a ton of people in front of the major station. Again, Friday night, there's a few people out, but go out and explore some more. Oh, someone's having fun, like a little tuk-tuk. What's up, brother? I mean, there's people out, but I don't see any bars or anything. I'm walking here. We're right by the river, and not much going on. Yep, just a calm, wet, starting to rain now, London night. So yeah, I'm on the Thames River. Very surprising. I mean, it's a big city. It's gigantic. So I'm pretty surprised that it's like this dead on a Friday night. Not too much traffic. I haven't gone to any bars. Haven't seen anything open. It's just about 1 a.m. Thames River. And pretty dead. There's the Waterloo Bridge. I believe right there. Big Ben is further down. I mean, I can't believe how dead it is. So I'm probably gonna walk down all the way down to that bridge right there and go across to the mainland and just see what's going on. But made it down to the bridge. Very nice city. It's starting to rain a little bit now. It's a bit crazy, the weather here. It's June, so you figure June would be nice and warm, but no, it's still raining. There's a Ferris wheel.
That's Blackfriars Bridge, yeah?
So Buckingham Palace and all that is down this way. I'm gonna go there tomorrow, so I'm gonna head back into the main part of the city here. It's about 1 a.m. and then head back to towards the hostel, I guess. There is just not much of anything going on. So I haven't seen an open restaurant or bar or anything. All right, it's almost 2 a.m. Just heading back because there's really not much going on. But I saw one of the infamous telephone booths here on street. But the telephone booths are still here, except they're not functioning anymore. So they're here to protect for future generations, but there's trash in the bottom and not really being used for anything. Okay, it is past 2 a.m. Almost at the hostel. I've been walking around for 2 hours. This is the most amount of action, the most amount of people here. Obviously, McDonald's is still open. And pretty exciting. Oh, they're closed, but only takeaway orders. Pretty interesting. So yeah, it's a much safer city than I thought. I've only seen 2 homeless people out all night, and yeah, just a very nice little proper town. All right, we're back at the hostel. Fun night, kind of uneventful, but that's the thing about traveling is whenever you're at some place new, everything is so cool and different, and it's all fun either way. Just discovering, walking around corners, not knowing what you're gonna see, what you're gonna run into. But yeah, we're back here.